How it feel to be a dad, how it feel to be a man. Get provide by any means, and we sticking to the plan. Yeah, I do this for my seed. Come and listen, come and see. Remember, it was just me. Now it's all about me. Lead by example. This for my child. I swear that I got you for life. Went from the court to talking about buckets. Now we talking Pampers and wipes. I really love this though. Look at you and get inspired. You the fuel to my fire. Come here, let me change your diaper. Diaper dash.
Diaper Dad fam, what is good? We are back again, episode 14, right?
14, yes.
See, I'm on my shit, man. Listen, like I always say, I'm not a YouTuber, but listen, y'all niggas be watching. Y'all be watching YouTube. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that, whatever. Listen, you on your phone. Boog will tell you later at the end what to do. But listen, man, we are back. Boog, what's good, baby?
What's going on, bro? How's everything going for you?
Shit, man. You know, it's playoff. Watching the Bucks right now. The Bucks in Brooklyn fucking disappoint me, man. Lost by 40 points last week. But it's playoff season, man. My Lakers, they are out. You know, RIP to the competition. But Braun couldn't do it, man. Braun couldn't do it, but I don't put too much blame on him. My boys couldn't really get a win. It wasn't healthy. Didn't have too much support. So my Lakers is out of it. But hopefully, man, you know, maybe the Clippers can bring home. Obviously, everyone's fan favorite is, you know, the Nets and the big three to, you know, bring it home. But we'll see how it go. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a dicey playoff season. I think so. There's a lot of great teams playing right now. Even teams that I don't even think that should be there are there, and then they're just gaining confidence. So these games they're actually enjoyable to watch. This shit, you know what I'm saying? There's no clear cut winners. Usually LeBron's gone or Steph's gone. Now it's like it's wide open. So I hate to say the Kings out, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yo, it's really crazy because, like, for the past 10 years, actually a decade, we're so used to, like, Braun, like, being there. Just being there. Like, he's been to, you know, the NBA Finals, I think 11 to 10 times or something like that, you know, in the past 10 years. And so, like, for me, man, like, just him losing, it's like, dang, man, like, things are changing in the NBA. You know what I mean?
For the better too, because all these young stars, are starting to come up. Devin Booker is really starting to. He was already solidified when he was by himself without CP3, but now that he has a chance in the playoffs, people can really appreciate them because they don't get too much airtime on TV.
Nah, they don't.
So even Trae Young's in a spot where he can he's on TV and he can do his thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for those guys that are coming up and that are hungry.
Yeah. You know, some good games. But listen, I could talk about basketball for a long time. But let's get into what we're going to talk about. Obviously, when you guys hear this, a little bit, when it comes out, a little bit after that will be Father's Day. So it's only right to talk about Father's Day and the bullshit that goes on and some of the nonsense some of these mothers and women be doing.
Ain't that shit crazy? That on our day we say we still gotta talk about the bullshit that goes along. That shit blows my mind, bro.
Listen, man, like, first of all, let me ask you this, because I want to ask you this. So, because I recently started believing this, but like when Ashley was pregnant with 2019 with the babies.
Yep.
Do you consider that before the baby comes, when it's in the stomach, do you consider that a real Father's Day to you?
Weirdly, yes and no, because I don't have physical proof. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, hey, happy Father's Day. You say happy Father's Day. I'm like, where's your fucking kid or kids? Like, I didn't have any like little or big kids running around me. So I knew what was set to come for me, but I didn't think that it really didn't mean that much to me as it did once the following Father's Day, the pandemic Father's Day came around. And I'm with the kids, and now it's like, oh, cool. I got a crying baby. Oh yeah, but it's Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to
Yeah.
appreciate it a little bit more. How about you?
Yeah, man. I ain't feel it. Like I was telling you, I didn't even really believe it. Like I'm like, man, the kid not really here, man. Like I know people are saying that. I was telling Jazz, I was like, Jazz, man, I don't really think it's Mother's Day for you. It's not. It's
Sorry, boo
not Father's
boo.
Day for me. But you know, the first one was last year. It's good, man. Good Father's Day. It was sure obviously the pandemic, but it was a good Father's Day, man. But I'm looking forward to this year. A
Yeah.
little better, man. Things are opening up. You know, a little bit more freedom. Things getting back to a little bit of normal. But I kind of can't wait, man. What's this?
Yo, I can't either. I can't either. Like one, like you said, the world.
What do you expect? Like, let me ask you this: are you a gift person? Like, you like gifts?
It doesn't. The gifts. It doesn't matter about gifts to me. I just need to. I just
Oh,
want.
so you're not a gift person?
I mean, I am a gift person. Oh, like when it comes to me giving gifts, like
No, no, no. Like,
oh,
yo,
me accepting gifts. Oh no, that
yeah.
shit. It means it. It'll mean it has a sentimental value to me. Like I appreciate the kind gesture, but I just want the appreciation. I'm more of a. I need the. You know what I'm saying? Like to show that hey, I understand. Like being a dad is fucking tough. Women get a lot of credit for being moms. I feel like dad, we're underappreciated and a lot more than women are.
So hold on. So talk to me. Like, what is like if all right? So because everyone's different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know, gift is my big thing, but we'll get into that. But like, what is your way for them to show you, or Ashley to show you, or whoever, your family, whoever, to show you that they appreciate you? What now? Just not just saying it. What is something they can do to actually show that?
Take something off my plate that I do on a day-to-day basis. But you know what I'm saying? Simple shit. I'm not the most, I don't need them. I'm not the most eccentric guy, high maintenance guy. Like whatever it is that I do on a day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? I'm always folding clothes. I'm always putting dishes away. Whatever the fuck you can take off my plate. I understand Ashley does a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I'm home all day. So I have the opportunities to get a lot of shit done. If you can take something off my plate, I don't give a fuck what it is. If I can sleep in an extra 30 minutes, shit, that's all bro. Fuck materialistic shit. Nigga, let me sleep in for 30 minutes, bro. That's fucking heaven to me, bro.
Okay. So basically, like you on your spa, like just doing something that like you don't want to do. Like, for example, like here, yo, like here, babe, like you can go golfing for 2 hours. Don't worry about shit. Holler at me later.
Yes, that's what I need.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a cool little. I mean, like I said, I don't need much. I think, like I said before, I think a lot of the majority, if not all of us fathers, take the hit for a lot of shit. And I feel like sometimes we feel as though we're underappreciated. So when it comes to our special day, our fucking day, Father's Day, I feel like, you know, ladies, just give him a little more on the leash. Like just let him, you know what I'm saying, be in his own, let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one day out of 365 days a year, baby. So the other 364, you know what I'm saying? We back to the grind. So how about you? I know you. So you said gifts. So what
Listen,
what kind of gifts? What kind of materialistic shit you need? Nigga?
Listen, y'all. If y'all know me, man, y'all know I'm materialistic. I ain't even gonna say no shit about I'm getting older and I'm moving away from that because I'm not. I'm moving.
I don't think you ever will, bro. I don't think
you know what I mean.
So far to you, bro.
That's just me. To me, but it really like it's. I feel like Father's Day is like. I really feel like Father's Day is like my birthday, but I want a gift that's like fatherly. You know what I mean?
Spatula, like what the fuck?
Now I'm about to tell you. Like, so obviously I be cutting the grass. When I had bought the house, there was a electric lawnmower here that like had like the it wasn't a gas one. Like you got the extension cord and you hook it up. And, that was just the way I cut the grass, like cut the front and the back like that. My brother-in-law was like, yo, bro, you got to get rid of that. That's old news. And then everyone in my neighborhood, all the guys, they got like some got the gas and then some got the electric, like with the charger. So I'm like, oh shit. So basically, I'm like, yo, I just told Jazz, I'm like, listen, y'all can get me the electric charger lawnmower. That's love. You know
Yo,
what I
but
mean?
then isn't that the craziest shit though? Like before kids, it like if we'd have got something that's like a home appliance or some shit like that, we'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this? But like now, like we get so excited over shit. Yo, I just bought some weed killer the other day, bro. I cannot wait to use that bitch, bro. Like you know
Yo,
what I'm
so
saying?
like, yo, because I had the crib for a little while, I've always appreciated that. So it's going on like 6 years now. And like that first year, actually, I'm gonna tell you when I really started to appreciate things that like I don't necessarily get hype about is when I got pots for my house. Right. My aunt gave me a pot set. And obviously anything I ever get, I'm always appreciative of. But when I got the pot set, I was like, wow, yo, like I got a pot set. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to cook. And then when Jasmine was here, because Jasmine cooks, she had some of her pots, but she like left her stuff where she was living at the time. And she came over and had these pots. And she was like, dang, yo, these are some good pots. Like I still got them bitches. I'm sorry to cuss. I mean, I still got them pots till this day. Like they are some good pots. I really got to shout out my Aunt Judy, man. Thank you for the pots. And I'm not, she might never hear this. She knows she probably don't even listen to this. But yeah. I want to thank her, man, because she got me that when I first got the house, and she got that joint for me. And ever since then, anything that I get now, I just appreciate, like shower curtains, towels, mats, like everything. Like I just get a little bit excited for that. So, you know, I've been excited and thankful for a little while now, just because I know now, you know, another thing too, I know that I don't have to spend my money on that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just taking something off your plate, something you don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be whatever it is. Like.
But I did. Hold on. Let me get back to my gifts.
I'm sorry.
I just wanted that one. I just wanted that one thing. But there are like little things that I would like. And I think this is, to me, the way I give gifts. And this ties all into Father's Day, because what we do for women on Mother's Day, obviously we want to get them some free time, but we do want to get them things that we might hear them or see them do that they didn't think we was going to get. So like, for example, I think one for, you know what? I don't even think it was Father's Day. Yo, it might have been Father's Day. It might have been the first Father's Day. When the baby wasn't even here, Jasmine got me the massage gun.
Oh,
and I was like, wow. I said, yo, babe, you really stepping up your gift game, because that shit was trash. That shit was trash. She knows that. She knows that. And because in the way she was brought up, gifts is not everything to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I was brought up, that's how we showed love for each other. Like my mom, my dad, even till this day, still get them gifts on every holiday, every Mother's Day, all that shit, you know, birthdays, everything. So that's the way that I show my love. I mean, you show your love to me. So her getting that, and then on top of that, she knows I work out. She knows, you know, I was really sore at that time. Go ahead. What you was about to say?
No, go ahead. No, finish up. I'll ask you after. Go ahead.
Nah, she knows that I was sore. She know that I was using, you know, obviously I got a foam roller in the house that I use all the time. And she know I was talking about the gun at some point. And she got that from me. That was great. Like, that was probably one of the, you know, the best gifts she ever got me. Till this day, I still got it. I don't think it's right there, but I don't use it as much. But, you know, little stuff like that, man, that even though it was but it was little, it meant a lot to me.
So when she gave you that, when did you tell her it was trash? Did you, or have you, is this the first time she's going to find out you said it was trash? Did you just like,
what was trash?
The massage gun. Like, was it like a?
No, I didn't say it was trash. I said that was the best gift she ever got me.
Oh,
before that, all her gifts been trash.
Oh, okay, all right. I was going to say, like, wow, he just aired it out. Okay,
my standards ain't that high, but yeah, I told her.
I would hope not.
Nah. I told her that same day. I was like, yo, babe, this is the best gift you really have got me because your gift game is trash. Like literally.
That shit.
But she's gradually, took it to another level and just like really hear me out. Like, for example, when we went on our honeymoon, I don't know why I did this, man. I wasn't even thinking. We went on like an excursion. It was a waterfall, and we were like, "Yo, we about to take a picture underneath the waterfall." This, that, and the third. And so we get there. I got my sunglasses on. This, that, and the third. And I'm talking about the waterfall heavy. It ain't no light shit. This shit heavy. I got my sunglasses on. I get underneath the waterfall. Boom! That joint dropped right into the water, like deep, like boom. I'm in there like looking around, like oh. People helping, like, what's wrong? I'm like, yo, I lost my glasses. Nothing, yo. It was dead, and it was these Ray-Ban glasses that fold up to like where they're like this small, right? So I wasn't bummed about it. I was just like, dang, man, Shane, you got to be, anything that I do where I lose something, I'm never bummed about the thing I lost. I'm just bummed about I got to be a better person. I got to think better. All right, so I was bummed out about that. Like, Shane, you got to think better. Why you didn't think better? Why didn't you take it off, yo?
Let a fucking waterfall take you out. Yo. Was it what waterfall? Just to clarify, at least can you? I hope it's a credible waterfall that took you out, because
I don't even know what the name was,
bro. Well, if it ain't Niagara Falls, then yeah, it wasn't credible.
Nah, Niagara Falls. That's you could die, bro. Like that water, that joint's crazy. I don't know if people ever see that. Obviously, I always quote Drake, but back then we used to think Niagara Falls was the, vacation. Now we in Miami, but you could go back. You thank me later. That's another ball. But nah. So that, just little things like that, just her reading me out, that means a lot to me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. That's what I appreciate about Ashley, is that it may not be, in a lot of times, it may not be the thing you want, you're looking to get for yourself. And sometimes it's just the vibes you bring. Ashley knows. I don't know what the fuck Ashley got planned for me. I hate when Ashley does this shit. I don't know about you, but she would text me, and I do this shit to her too, but I hate it when it's done to me. I hate when she texts me like a couple weeks before, like a special day is supposed to come around. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to show you da 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 da." And then now I'm stuck between today and fucking Father's Day, figure out what the fuck's going on. But usually it's like, she usually like give me some golf shit. I'm super appreciative of that, because one, that's an expensive ass sport to play. Two, it's something that I've grown to like to do, so it's a new hobby of mine. So she's always laced. I'm always laced. When I get on the greens, I'm in Nike Tech with everything.
Nike Tech, everything.
I got the Air Maxes. I'm even down to the fucking draws. Like, I'm with it now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So now when you laughing, because it's crazy. You laughed and you gave more energy to you getting them stuff than when you were talking about like, yo, I just want something taken off my plate. Yeah. See? Niggas but it's not about the get. It's really that shit, bro. Aside from that shit, you be tech down.
Hold the fuck up. Let me finish. Yeah, damn. No, I appreciate the gift. I appreciate, and it helps me to something that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I also I just want the appreciation for my day to day. That's really what hits on me. Ashley does both. Like, she'll give me some shit like cool. Like she got me a whole golf outfit. Cool. I love it. I still wear it to this day. But she also does some shit that I do on a day-to-day basis to show her appreciates me for what I do to take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not I need this, that, and the third. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I can sit here and give you the energy. Like, yeah, I'm Nike down to the socks, to the drawers. Like, yeah, I can give you that same energy, but it's all, to me, is really the true meaning of it is just the appreciation to what I do on a day-to-day basis for the other 364 days out of the year. Now, you can call me, say I'm bullshitting or not, whatever, that's on you. And anyone that's listening, whatever, but that's just what it is to me.
So you gonna tell me going golfing or going golfing Nike out? Which one
I
is
don't give
more?
a fuck. I don't care,
You
bro.
don't care?
I don't care, bro. She could literally give me nothing for Father's Day and just do my dailies for me, and I'll be totally fine.
So basically, do your daily chores that you do around the house.
That's fine, bro. If I can just sit back on my feet up, that's all I need, bro. I don't.
So let me ask you this, because this is good, because now we're about to get deeper in this. Why does it have to come down to a day that she has to do that for you? Why can't she just see that or you explain that and she does that? You know what I mean? Because it's
She
the same.
does. No, she does. To me, in my household, she does. Ashley's a type A person. Shit, if shit not done, either she gonna get it done or you gonna get it done. Well, so it's gonna get done regardless. You know what I'm saying?
No, but we're not talking about things getting done. We're talking about you going through 364 days, right? Of doing the same thing or doing your chores or whatever you do. It comes to that one day, and you're like, yo, I would like if I didn't do those things. But what I'm saying is, as a father and as a partner, why does it have to come down? And this is not only you, this probably happens to many other people.
Oh yeah.
Why
Okay.
does it have to come?
It don't happen. It don't
why
happen.
does it have to come down to that day, like Father's Day, for us to be like, yo, can I get this time?
It ain't. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not my situation because as a lot of time, me and Ashley, we do a great job of picking each other up when it comes to certain shit. Like if I just sense I know she's had a long day, I'll go out of my way to do some shit that she'll do to take care of her. She does the same for me. That's my situation. Now, for everyone else who may be in a different boat, because you know what I'm saying, like I said before, like sometimes I think fathers are underappreciated for what we do.
It is, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be honest. To me, I feel like I'm underappreciated now, because what's the difference between any other day then? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
what's
yes.
the difference between any other day?
We can say the same thing, but I think that women could say the same thing though. What's the difference between Mother's Day and any other day, right? Okay.
No. They can't say that. They can't say that. They can't say that because all right. So basically, all right. So we're talking about the same situation, because right now all I'm talking about is when we get to one day out of the year and we do something for that significant other that we could have done or we could have recognized throughout the whole year. And what I'm saying is, that's the situation I'm talking about, right? Doing something that you could have recognized or done before this date.
Yeah.
Right? For me, and maybe other people too, I'm going to do something way different that I would do any other regular day. You know what I mean? So some mothers, they can't compare. Like, for example, and this is probably way out of the blue for us, but like, for example, some women might go on a trip. You know what I mean? Like, yo, thanks to my husband, you know, I was able to go on a trip. That's not something they doing throughout the year. You know what I mean? They might go on a trip together, but hey, they might have got a trip, you know, with their girlfriends, or maybe some people buy cars. Some people went on a flight. I saw Meek Mill. He put his baby mom on a PJ, like just different stuff like that they don't do on the regular though. You know what I mean?
So are you saying that we don't get the same treatment? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying I'm saying that why, yo, if what we're asking for, and this is perfect, I think this is perfect right now. If what we're asking for is something that we could receive throughout the year, right?
Oh, why does that have to be on Father's Day?
Why does it have to be on Father's Day, and why is actually that special to us? So that's and that comes down to what I'm saying is, like, it's not every day, and this is perfect. It's not every day you get in a chance to go golfing. You know what I mean? It's not every day that you get you know, Nike Tech down to the socks type shit. Yeah. So if it's something, you know, special on that certain day where he's like, yo, I don't really get this, now you kind of feel that appreciation of, okay, I'm on my dad's shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't. I think. I think we're overshadowed, and I seen a commercial on TV a couple nights ago. I didn't say nothing to Ashley about it, but I kind of just like let it just sit in with me and like, oh, it was a Care.com commercial, and they was talking about the mom does this, the mom does that, and the mom does this, mom does dishes. She knows how she does homework with the children. She knows also cook dinner. But it's like, bro, like in my mind, it is crazy, and it wasn't even like a second nature thought. I was like, oh, well, where the fuck is the dad at? Excuse my language, but I was like, oh, where's the dad? You know what I
Hey
mean?
man,
Like
you know moms win.
we don't have commercials and shit. Like not even just commercials in general, but like we don't have that type of praise that the woman gets. It's
You can
not.
get shot. You can get shot, man. You can get blackballed for that. You know that. You know women. Yo.
No, but I get, and I'm not trying to be here on some whole equality shit because that shit I don't, that shit just blows my fucking mind. But what I'm saying is that is we don't get. I just don't feel. I feel like we don't get as much recognition as we should for what we do. I think we do a lot of behind the scenes. I think, but we do a lot of behind, and this is no knock to the moms. Like the mothers out there, y'all are 1000% like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the rock of the, when it comes to the family, like y'all are sincerely the rock. We just make sure we keep this engine going. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand why we don't get. I don't understand why we don't get that.
I think it's because we don't communicate it enough.
And that's what also I thought. And we already talked about us communicating our feelings and this, that, and the third when it comes to us expressing our emotions and when we're not okay, because it's okay to not be okay. But maybe that's it, because we don't really talk about, we just suck that shit up and keep it moving.
Yeah, because that's just in our nature. But I just think we don't speak up. Like, for example, if we're feeling underappreciated, there's a way you could say that. You know what I mean? Like I said, once again, we talked about a lot of this already, but it's kind of coming back in full circle. It's just your delivery about it. So it's not, yo, I feel underappreciated, Lawrence. It's like, yo, what's up? Like, hey, Lawrence, quick, yo, I want to talk to you because like sometimes like I'm just getting this feeling and it's just like it's a little bit different and I just want to rap to you about it. Like I want to see like what you thought about it. You know what I mean? Just simple,
it's simple
conversation.
It's simple. And that's the thing with parenthood being so serious. You want to be able to try to be as lighthearted as possible when it comes to serious conversations. Because, if you try to be serious, that shit's good. You're already, and one of y'all is leaving. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all either you got to exit the room with something like that because it's already serious enough as it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you're already responsible for another life. So it's just best to just keep the shit light. Keep the tone light, even if it's something ugly. It's hard. It's easier said than done, but just to keep the tone light. So that way you guys can, you can feel heard. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you could sit there, one of it, like, you know what I'm saying? You be in a situation and Jasmine come up to you and say, Shane, I don't feel appreciated. Then you're going to be like, what the fuck do you mean you don't feel appreciated? You're usually already going to revert back to like, yo, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Versus her coming up and saying, hey, look, I just been feeling down lately. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel like I'm getting I don't need the spotlight recognition, but I just don't feel like what I'm doing for the family is being seen or appreciated.
Yeah. Definitely. I definitely think, I think that is big. And then also too, man, I know when I met Jasmine, she was reading The Love Language. And I believe, like, I don't believe in like zodiac signs and stuff like that, but I actually do believe in that book. I do believe in that book. And I think once you find out what your partner's love sign is, it's easier to actually show them that you appreciate them. So like one of my love signs is gifts and touching. And that's true. I do. That is me. Like I do like to be touched. I do like the affection and I do like gifts. Right. And when you start to figure out what really shows your love for someone and their appreciation, it's easier to do it because so many people are used to doing things that they would like done to them for their other person.
Yeah.
And I'm about to give you another great example. Because me and my family are gift givers, and we like to get gifts back. Like, I just do the same thing for Jasmine, and I get her nice stuff, this, that, and the
You
third.
think that's what she wants. It's not,
But sometimes that's not what she wants. You know what I mean? It might be something like, yo, I don't know, something like, for example, her, getting her a spa or something like that.
It just
Something
needs to be a sentiment. It doesn't need to be. She's not the flashy. It's just more so
exactly.
And that's
She's
the way
not.
Ashley. That's the way Ashley is. She's not. She's a what my mom call a plain Jane. Like, she just doesn't need to be too outlandish. She just needs whatever's in her mold and her fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just her type, her speed.
And then once you find out what things you can do to show your love or appreciation for that person, I feel like it's easier to love them the way they want to be loved. Because same thing too, like Jasmine, she's not like an affectionate person. So like, she doesn't want all the hugs and kisses and all of that. Me, that's what I want. So like, when you do that for me, that shows me that you love me. You feel me? So
I need to shout out this book one more time so everybody knows. I'm
love language. Yeah, it's real. It's real true, man. Like, that was one book she was reading, and then I saw a bunch of people reading it too, and it really is true. That I really believe in that. Like I said, I don't believe in all that spiritual zodiac crap, none of that. But this is actually true, because everyone is different and everyone has a different way of feeling love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I said,
you can, and it makes sense because it's more so informative versus just saying like, oh, well, the way the stars fucking align, this is how you are. No, this is like you can implement it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to. I see how the book works. And I'm actually gonna pick up a copy because I really am curious to know now, because that shit sounds pretty dope.
I'm about to give you the joints right now, what it is. Like the five things. Hold on. I'm trying to do this joint without keeping my head down. Man, this fucking bullshit.
Just give it to me later. It's cool. We gonna
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Word of affirmation.
Okay.
So that's like, spiritual shit. Like, yo, you're so beautiful. You bring so much courage to me. Like, I just love the way you look. I love the way you raise the kids. Like, I love everything. That type of word of affirmation. Quality time, obviously, other than you going out with your boys, it's like, yo, babe, me and you, I want to spend that time, that type of stuff. Receiving gifts, that's number 3. Act of service. So that's actually like you going out your way to like do things for one another. Like, yo, I'm gonna cook you breakfast, or yo, I'm gonna take you on this date, or yo, I'm gonna take you to New Orleans, or I'm gonna take you this. And then the last one is physical touch, which is like the intimate side. And Jasmine was saying that, she was like, yo, you got 2. I got 2. I'm receiving gifts and physical touch. That's me. And I think I got 3, act of service. I want some breakfast. You know what I mean? So, and I really believe in this, yo. I really believe in this, and like the quality time and like word of affirmation is like really Jasmine, I believe, because like, and maybe a little bit of act of service, because I really do believe if I knew how to cook, I think that would make Jasmine so much happier. But
yo, you can't cook?
That's just, no, I don't. And this is yeah.
I ain't no fuck. I was going to see you try to set you up, but nah, I don't fuck cook. I know how to cook because I just watch Ashley cook shit. Now I can do what she does, but other than that, I'm not.
Nah, I don't. I'm gonna just say this. My beliefs and my thoughts about cooking and how I was raised, and I know people might take this, the wrong, but I believe men shouldn't cook. I believe women, are cookers. That's what I believe, and that's how I was brought up. My dad doesn't cook. My grandfather don't cook. Like, that's how we was raised.
Brown don't cook. All right.
Shane Brown don't cook. And, you know, when I do have a son, that nigga ain't going to cook neither. So, but that's just my thought. I ain't going to get
that's
into
just
that
your cultural background that's different.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's
that's
different.
just I ain't gonna talk about that.
No more. Let's just get off that. But
exactly.
back to one. I need you to send me that list. I need that list because me and wifey going on a fucking before we going out. We got to stay the night in Boston on Saturday. So we definitely gonna talk about this at dinner before she even sees this episode. So I need that. But
yeah, definitely.
Back to us feeling underappreciated. Do you find at times like you feel underappreciated for the shit you do? I know it's setting you up, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, I'll be saying whatever. Like, I say whatever. Yeah, I think sometimes I don't, because like, I really believe I do a lot, man. Like, I really do a lot. And I don't even really talk about it because it's just like, if you're a father, you just do it. And, obviously, you hope to get some respect from it. And if you don't, then you just don't. But it's no reason to really.
Do you ever tell yourself? Do you ever like compare shit in your brain? Like, yo, I know for a fact I do a lot around here, and you just don't really say much. You just kind of just go with the flow.
Yeah, first of all, I'll give you this right now, dog. I wake up. First of all, there's not even a lot of niggas that's doing this. I wake up. Now, not only was I taking care of Nova during COVID, now I wake up every morning, Tuesday through Thursdays. I get Nova ready for daycare, put her clothes on, fix her hair. I'm doing hair. Brush her teeth. Yeah, brush her teeth. You know what I mean? Get her ready, put on her clothes, get her food ready, all of that, knapsack, take her there. Yo, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I do that on a regular. And I do that while I'm signing to work. So like I'll wake up, at 7, sign on, and then like boom, I go straight to doing that, 3 times a week on a regular.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing on the Mondays too when I'm taking over my grandma's house or my mom's house. Like, get her ready, do her hair, make sure she's good, make sure she do that, pick her up. After I go to practice, because now we got basketball practice for high school. So I go to practice after work. After I finish work, go pick her up, bring her home, make her food, do what she got to do, wash bottles, then come home and wait for her to shower with Jasmine and take her out the shower, put her clothes on so then Jasmine can have 5 minutes to 10 minutes to herself so she can shower. So yeah, I be doing so much, bro. Like, I can make a blog about this shit, but at the end of the day.
And that's cool. That's cool. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about our day-to-days, bro. Because that shit, I think it'll bring some type of understanding because it ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't just wake up and we not just here to bring the bag in the door. You know what I'm saying? That's part of what we do, but that's not the full thing. Like me, like I wake up, first of all, I haven't set an alarm since the kids were born. Ashley wakes me up every morning, 6:45. I get up, I'm in the bathroom, brush my teeth, let out a nice piss. We on a pop, right? Usually half the time I get greeted, Bo comes to greet me at the door. He'll push the door open. I see his face. Like, oh, what's up? Then we kind of like had that moment. I love that. I love when he walks in, just barges in on me, and he's sitting there smiling at me and shit. Or Cassidy walking in, like whatever. Then we go downstairs, change diapers. Me and Ashley. Twins. Everyone has a kid at this point. So Ashley has somebody, I have somebody. Change diapers. Boom. Either Ashley will make them breakfast, or sometimes I'll make them breakfast, depending on the day. Like sometimes Ashley wants to be just extra lovey-dovey with the kids. That's totally fine. I'll go in the kitchen, make breakfast. Cool. Same shit. They eat the little fucking half the time. Most of the time it's pancakes. Whatever. Get that going. Get them eating. Then I go empty the dishwasher, reload the dishwasher while they eat breakfast. Cool. One of us goes to clean. We clean the kids up because they're the messiest fucking eaters in America. One of us go get some dressed. Ashley does their hair. Whoever gets them dressed will brush their teeth, do all that. And then the other person's end up cleaning the table. So by the time I clean the table, it's time for to get them out the door. get them out the door. So now I'm home alone, right? So I'm home all day for about 8 hours, from 7:30 to like 3:30, 4 o'clock, depending on the day. So then I immediately log on, right? I'm on work, cranking out work, because I like to have that like hour to myself throughout the day, so I can just like decompress from work. Because working from home is so easy to get distracted that like I need that time to just kind of like do what I want to do and then like refocus myself. So then it's a lot of times, sometimes I don't even get that time, because then I'm ending up doing some other shit. I'm folding clothes, putting clothes away, whatever else needs to be done around the house. By the time everybody gets home, because Ashley works from her parents' house with the kids, and she comes home with the kids, and she's all burnt the fuck out because of the kids. So I try to take the kids with me so she can get some time to herself. Then sometimes I may cook them dinner, Ashley may cook them dinner, depending on who's feeling what.
Yeah.
The bath ready, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do equally a lot around here. Like before, in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't doing shit. I was being lazy as fuck. There you guys have it. All right, I was being lazy. But now that it's just us in this house, I don't have extra hands. And even if I did have extra hands, I understand the true meaning and the true value of what it's like to be a father. So I'm in here doing everything else. If I'm sweeping, doing shit that I never thought I would be doing, like just everything. You know what I'm saying? Picking weeds out of the backyard so the kids have somewhere to smooth to play, like doing all types of stuff. So I always find myself thinking that like, damn, yo, I really get shit done around here. You know what I mean? Like, and it a lot of times, and it's shit that I'm supposed to do on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to do it. So I'm supposed to do it on a day-to-day basis, but it's always good. It's always good to have that extra, like, yo, I see you busting your ass around here. I appreciate the fact that you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just those little words of kindness is, I need that affirmation.
Yeah, I get that affirmation in anytime there's a holiday. That's when I get the affirmations. Like,
so why aren't we getting that throughout the year?
I don't know. I really don't even give a fuck about that affirmation shit. I really don't, because when I get that shit in a card, I just throw the card away because I'm not a card person.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it wasn't like that though? You know what I'm saying? What if it wasn't just for the one day? And I'm not saying it has to be every day, but like, you know what I mean? Every once in a blue moon, Jasmine, how would you feel if Jasmine was like, listen, Shane, I see you doing everything around. I see you getting Noah ready for daycare. I see you doing everything while I'm at work. Like, I appreciate everything. Like, if those words came out of her mouth, like, I see what you're doing, and I'm thankful, and I love you even more for that. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. Like, just imagine how long, like how far that would go, and then also how far it'll push you to keep doing more. You know what I'm saying?
So two things. One, that's your affirmation, right?
I know it's mine, but I'm just saying in general.
For me, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm just like, I'll laugh, I'll joke about it. To me, you got to give me something, a gift. You got to touch me. You got to show me something. Action. Okay. You got to. So if that's your calling, if that's what you need, what if that was on like a, I'm not even gonna say a periodically basis, like once in a blue moon.
Like how much harder would Shane Brown go if that shit was happening throughout the whole 365 versus just one day out of the whole year?
And that's what I was saying. Like it will feel good. It would feel good. It definitely would. It'd be like, dang, yo, I just got like a $50 gift card to Nike. Yeah, man. Like, but number two, none of that is never gonna stop me from going as hard as I go for my daughter.
I know, but just the fact of being appreciated for you going as hard as you can on a day in, day out basis.
Yeah, but so this is it, and this is perfect. I love this. So this won't change anything that I do, but it would change the way I think about my relationship. That's what it would do.
Okay, all right.
So it doesn't have to do anything. So all the stuff that you're talking about, it doesn't have to do anything with me being a dad. It has some now to be me being a husband. Now you're attacking my husband. Now you're attacking me being a husband. All right. Or me being a spouse or a boyfriend or whatever. The dad thing, the only time that affects me or takes personal for it being a dad thing is if you actually come at me and you say, yo, you not doing this or that, this blah blah blah. All right, now you got to explain to me. But when you not show me appreciation for, you know, me doing things or you saying stuff or whatever, now that makes me feel something about our relationship. Now you're not respecting me as a husband, or you're not respecting me as your lover. That's the part that makes me, you know, and that's a whole different switch.
Yeah.
Like I said, for for me to keep going for my kid, I'm not worried about that part because I'm gonna go. But the part that hits me is now I feel like you're not respecting me as a husband and you're not respecting me as a lover. Because if you actually did, you would say those things or you would show those things because that's just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And sometimes people do get overwhelmed with things and they're like, yo, I'm sorry, I haven't really acknowledged it, this, that, and the third, and that's cool. But when you start doing it on a consistent basis, that's your character. That's just who they are as a person. And I always believe in this quote. When people do something wrong the first time, it's a mistake. When people do things consecutively and for the second time, it's character. So that means that's normal to them to do that, no matter if they was with you or if she was with Kobe or whoever she was with, she gonna do that shit regardless. Now, the first time she do it, like I say, it might be a mistake, but if she does it on a regular, or if I do it on the regular to that person, that's just my character. So, and that was great. I love this. Because you asked me, like, how does that affect me being a father? I'm like, nah, fuck that father. Now you testing my
gangster.
Now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, though, but no, I can see that. But the thing about it is, though, is that some men aren't like that. Some men feel that they walk around their house and they just go through the motions and they're doing a lot. Some households, the father is doing a lot more than the mother.
Yo, you're not lying. You're not
you feel
lying,
me?
Man.
So it's like
You're
I'm speaking
lying.
for those dads in the back that's dog ass tired, that's doing a lot more probably than what their wives are doing. But I turn on the TV and I see fucking Carecom commercials talking about motherfucking the mom's doing laundry, mom's doing cooking dinner, mom's doing homework, and I'm just like, and it's like, oh well, what about the helping hand, having a helping hand? And I'm like, yo, well, where's the dad in this picture? There was not a father in sight, bro. I was shocked, bro.
Listen.
I'm calling them. I'm calling them out, bro. Care.com, bro. If y'all want to have a discussion, we're gonna have a discussion about this because that commercial. It boiled my blood because fathers, we really do shit around here, and that just didn't set right with me.
Nah, you definitely right on that. There's a lot of fathers that do a lot more, man. And I really want to give a shout out to my dog. I'm gonna have to post this too. I want to give a shout out to my dog Princeton, yo. Because my dog really, he goes beyond and above for Christian, which is his son. Like, my guy, man, like, sometimes I wish I had half the energy and the things he does for his son, man. Like, it's incredible, man. He does a lot. Shout out to him, man. We always talk about, the things that he does. Obviously, Christian's a little bit older now, so he can obviously take care of himself. But still,
even then,
like we said, there's a lot of fathers out there that's doing a lot more than the mothers. But once again, you don't get the recognition. But like I said before, that's just the world we live in, man.
That shit has to, bro. And I'm not gonna be an average.
It's not gonna change.
I know it's not, but I'm gonna talk shit about it, bro, because that does not make sense. It does not make sense to me at all, bro. We don't have.
I'm gonna tell you why. Why. It's because for generations and like before time, man, men have always been like they always got some type of excuse not to do things, right? So there's very few, and hear me out, there's very few fathers. There's more mothers and less fathers that do more. And when I say that, as fathers and as men, you are not really, you don't find too many people staying at home doing the things that we do. You don't find too many fathers, you know, being like, yo, you know what, man, I'm gonna take all the kids and I'm gonna go to get them ice cream. Like, that's just not what, you know, a lot of fathers do. Like, before the end of time, before time though, man, you know what dads do. They get the briefcase and they go out the door and then they come back, they had a beer and they go to bed. That's just dads. They do that. Listen, that's actually a culture. That's actually the culture in Japan, bro. Like, fathers, men, their routine is to go to work for 10 to 8 hours, right? After work, their routine is to go to the bar and get that business relationship with their clients, then come home and then, you know, eat, do whatever they eat, and then boom, it's a whole new day. So just think about that as a culture. They're not even thinking about like, yo, I got to change Tommy's Pampers, or I got to have that one-on-one.
No, but I get that, bro. I get that in some cultures it's different, but bro, times are changing. The household isn't looking like that anymore. It's more of a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyone can do anything at any given time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would traditionally, what you were talking about is like, the man is the breadwinner. The man goes out, he gets the money, comes home, his wife takes care of the house, takes care of the kids, puts food on the table. He just makes sure that he can provide for that. Think about all the shit that you do now that you wouldn't have done back then. So times have changed. So it's why can't we adjust with the culture? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in here, I'm folding clothes, I'm putting clothes away, I'm doing dishes, I'm changing diapers, I'm brushing teeth, I'm making sure everyone looks good when they leave the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not looking all crazy. Like, why hasn't we as a unit shifted with the culture? And we're still stuck. We have shifted as a people, but we're still going off of old sentiments and values from the land before time. I think
because we don't have a big movement, yo.
Well, let us be the big movement then.
Shit, two dads, man. You might as well put us on a fucking stick and put us in the ground. We're dead, dog.
And this ain't, let me clear this up. This ain't no feminist conversation. This is just how it is. I know it's sensitive nowadays. I get that. It's sensitive.
It is.
This ain't that type. We're not on that type of time. We never was. The conversation wasn't intended to be. But when I can turn on my TV and I see Care.com show a commercial where the mom's doing this, the mom doing that, well, what the fuck about the father? If you're all about equality, well, what about the dad then? That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, you right, man. But I think we just don't have that movement, man. Like, it's just.
Why?
It's because, man, yo, listen, we don't want, like, I don't think we want that movement though, man. Like,
but the thing about it is that we don't. Is it that we don't want that movement, or is it just that we're just overlooking the movement and that we're already just adapting to what we're doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just, oh, well, shit, I just got to put the dishes away this morning. I got to go to work. I'm gonna come home and I got to go bathe Nova. I got to go bathe Cassidy. I got to go bathe Bo. Like, I got to get them dressed, put them to bed, read a bedtime story. Like, why haven't we understood that, like, yo, you're doing a lot more around the house? Like, what's up?
So let me ask you this, because I was also thinking about this too. What if, so me and you, and I'm just taking it as so what if I say something to Jasmine, right? I'm like, yo, I'm doing a lot. And she says, well, you're doing what a parent should be doing.
I didn't want to go there, but you went there. It's not about that. I understand I'm doing what a parent. I understand what I'm doing is what a parent should do, but it takes a lot of fucking energy and a lot of fucking effort sometimes to do what a parent's supposed to do, because at the end of the day, you got to rise to the occasion. So if I can get a little just, hey, pat on the back, say, hey, listen, you're doing a good job, or whatever that affirmation is to you, may not be words, maybe gifts or whatever. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever, you know. That's typical, because women do say that though.
Yo, everything you're saying is right, bro. Like, this is the same thing as us being dads, the same thing as us being lovers, the same thing as us being husband. it's us speaking up and just saying like, hey, from time to time, I would like some type of acknowledgement for me being a great husband or a great lover or a great friend or a great
well,
grandson or
you're doing
whatever
the
you're
things
doing.
because in reality, and this is the brute truth, what I'm about to say. If you come at me with that statement saying, well, you doing things that a parent should be doing, neither one of us got to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do it, but it's just that it's at that level to where I can say that like, it's a harsh reality, but like, not saying that one of us is going to walk away, but someone it could. There's situations where men or the mom just can't do it, and they just leave and they walk away. You know what I'm saying? It's too tough for them to do. So acknowledge the fact that I'm in this together with you, and the fact that we doing this shit together, and we're gonna raise these kids. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Everything that you're saying, bro, I agree, and I haven't thought about it because there's a lot of people out here. You could have been same thing I said. You could have been stuck with a dude that's not like me. You can be stuck with a dude that's like, yo, you know what? All right.
This father shit ain't for me. I thought it was for me, but it's not for me.
Or a person that like, or a person that's literally saying like, you know what, like, nah, this ain't gonna work for me. Like, yo, I gotta go to work. I'm not about to be helping you with the twins. Like, I just gotta go to work. Like that type of shit.
It really could be that bad. And I think that's the reality check that we as a people, when I say people as like a couple in a relationship, have to understand that we don't have to do this. Yeah, I don't like, have to go above and beyond. But
like, for example, like, Jasmine, like, I just think you should go and work late and get the kid ready. And then from there, like, I'll take her. Like, you're right.
You can say, like, there's people out there that'll just be like, you know what? Listen, I ain't even like you anyway. I'm gonna get the fuck on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can really, really be that devilish to say some shit like that. So it's like when you stuck around and even if you're not a 24/7 dad is what we call it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't live in the same house, you're co-parenting with the mother of your child. Like, even then, like, that's I can't even imagine co-parenting because that's even going the extra mile because your child's not even in your house. So you really gotta pick up and really find what time to do everything for you. Sorry, I got a cat in the background that's scratching the fuck away.
Ain't word.
Yeah, like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta acknowledge that, give them a pat on the back, whether it's the father or the mother, like, give them a pat on the back, let them know everything's good. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the right things, just keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, once again, we really don't have to do this shit. As bad as it sounds, and I wanted to hit that. I want this statement to hit home. We don't have to do this shit. But the fact that we're able to stay around and want to do this shit on a day in, day out basis, when we're at our lows and we're at our fucking highs, we want to do it. We enjoy suffering and not suffering. We enjoy the pain and aches of those bad moments with you just as much as we enjoy those happy moments. When Bo got his haircut a couple of days ago, I love. So, we were here, but there's days when we're here and everyone in the house has lost their mind. So it's like you gotta show appreciation. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. And that's just something that men gotta work better on because it's not just us. It's probably millions, hundreds of men. Like I'm not even the last thing. I know I keep shouting out someone. I really admired my brother-in-law, man. He was doing this, when he had Jasmine's nephew. Man, like I used to text him for Father's Day, like, man, I wish I'm half the father you are. Like literally, like this dude be in the house while wifey's working in the house late, like helping my nephew like how to fucking read the dictionary and do this, like smartest kid. But he was like, because he was in that role where like his wife worked different hours or whatever, or late hours. He was in a role where he was at home with the kid a lot. Exactly. He had to do it. And I'd be like, man, we go visit. and it's just him and the kid there, what's the name might be working. I'm just like, man, I always text him every Father's Day, man. I'm like, yo, I wish I could be half the father.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
What?
Maybe that's what we need to do, because it seems like we're not gonna get it from the other side as much as we would like. Maybe that's what we need to do as fathers, bro, just to reach out and the shit that you can see. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see, like you said, your homeboy Princeton and his child, Christian, his name is Christian, right?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's going above and beyond. He's going to above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Doing the extra shit. And we recognize that it pushes it makes us feel good as a dad, as a father, as a lover, but also it helps push everyone else underneath them. Meaning that those people who aren't doing the above and beyond shit, I look at you and I'm like, yo, I see where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I see you as a benchmark now. I got to get to you. Then when I get to you, you know what I'm saying? Just like what they say, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. Kind of that same mentality. You don't want to, I'm not saying you don't want to be the best father, but you want to be around people who you can see doing above and beyond shit that you want to strive and be for, do and be for your family and shit like that.
Nah, fact though, man. Like I used to see that, man. I'd be like, man, like, damn,
like, how did it make you feel? How did it make you feel? Did you feel like you weren't doing enough, or it just was like, yo?
I didn't have a kid yet. I didn't have a kid yet. Like I think me and Jasmine were just about to have a kid because my nephew, he's the motherfucker about to be 4. So yeah, this was. But I'm gonna tell you what really shocked me, man. Like I hit him one day, yo. I was like, because we were going down there. I'm like, yo, I'm about to bring my clothes. You want to hit the gym in the morning? He's like, yo, I ain't been in the gym in like a year. And I was like, damn, bro, like
sacrifice.
Yes. Because he used to go to the gym all the time. Like, I remember one time he hit me. He was like, you want to go to the gym? This was before I was on my lifting shit. All I was doing Saturday mornings was hooping. I was like, nigga, if anything with weights, y'all can keep that. And he used to always like, yo, he'd be like, yo, you want to go to the gym? I'm like, nah, like they got a court there. He'd be like a half court joint. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. But now, when the tables are turned, I'm hitting him like, yo, I'm coming down. You want me to bring my clothes? He like, shit, I ain't been to the gym in like a year. So
I think that's like that's not him just being like lazy and like fuck the gym. That's him like, yo, I gotta give up something of mine to take care of you, take care of y'all.
Yeah,
and that's the thing that
let one last thing, because we gotta cut off. I think that right there just showed me, man, like how much of like a real dad he was, man. Like really, like people like really don't understand, and like some people just like do things to do it, but then some people do it because like they want the best for that kid, and he wants the best for that kid. I know he does. Like he wants that kid to be the president one day. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's doing that because of that. He's not doing it just because like, yo, I gotta do. He's doing it because he's like, yo, fuck that. Like I'm here. What it is, like I'm here. What? Like, let's get it. I love that. And that's the part that I love about him, because I know he's such a father, man. And now they got 2 kids, and I know that boy be hurting, boy.
I know, bro. I played my first basketball game Monday for the first time in 2 years, bro. 2 fucking years. One, because I got double whammy. I got hit with the pandemic, and then I got hit with twins. So, yes, I know that. I understand that. It's as bad as it sounds, as sucky as it sounds. It fucking sucks, but it's so rewarding. It's cliche as hell to say, but yo, I would rather see my son smile more than do anything that I could do for myself.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna have to rap to him, because I actually remember right before I had Nova, I was like, yo, I actually told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to write a book, yo. I'm gonna have to write a book about dads, man, because this shit is like, it's no joke, man. Like, and this before we had the kid, I'm like, nah, yo, I gotta write a book, yo. Like, dads ain't being hurt out here, bro.
We
like,
are,
they ain't being hurt.
Circle Diaper Dads Podcast. You feel me? It's crazy how this shit came around. But yeah, bro, this is definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Once again, episode 14.
Yeah, so, hey, man, listen.
Happy
Father's Day when y'all hear this, man. Support all the fathers out there. And Boog, take them away, man.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Just know you are appreciated no matter if they tell you or not. However, I would appreciate you if you subscribe. Diaper Dads Podcast. Follow us on the gram. Diaper.dads, DIAPER.DADS. Apple Podcasts, find us there too, and we will see you guys next week.
How it feel to be a dad, how it feel to be a man. You provide by any means, and we sticking to the plan. Yeah, I do this for my seed. Come and listen, come and see. Remember, it was just me. Now it's all about me. Lead by example. This for my child. I swear that I got you for life. Went from the court to talking about buckets. Now we talking pampers and wipes. I really love this though. Look at you and get inspired. You the fuel to my fire. Come here, let me change your diaper. Diaper dash. Yeah.